Hello and welcome. It's that of the 30th day of July 2018. My name is Derek and this is the Crypto Day Morning. All trades, all bets, and of the like within your own risk, own reward. For myself, portfolio management, risk reward management, always job number one. Bitcoin in at 81.44, really holding on to the gains. I didn't expect much to happen Saturday or Sunday. Not much did. Now that Monday's into play, we'll see what happens, especially if it's institutional buying. These are the people that take weekends off, then it might be an interesting day. But when these markets get going, I mean, they just have their moves fast to the upside. And then when it doesn't do anything, we just see it congesting and consolidating within the 18, which is what it's doing. So it's really doing nothing but consolidating within this key Fibonacci support level. And this is after it had an okay red candle down move. And it stabilized it for 2 periods, but it rebounded back to its area. So I wouldn't be surprised when this thing moves. It has a decent sized red or green candle. And of course, always watch out for the possible failed move in the opposite direction before it happens. It's not always the case for the rally that occurred on July 22nd. It didn't have such. And this little rally in here. On this time frame, I don't see much for a failed breakdown before this rally here, but that's always something that I'm going to be looking for as well. For myself, this is just a market I'm holding long term, Bitcoin that is, because of my my lack of faith in a fiat debt-based currency and how much I like to diversify. Thus, I've talked about owning a fiat investment plan, a precious metals investment plan, and a crypto one. But the best part about the crypto is, for myself anyway, I can day trade, intermediate trade, all that kind of stuff, and work towards increasing my portfolio via trades on mainly altcoins. And let's take a look at OK Cash. And it's in at 9.95 on the Satoshi. Look at this on a daily time frame. It was on July 26th. A low of 715, which means it pierced below the 757 number. As this was an area I was talking about about a half a year ago, that this thing is looking as if it may have a move towards this level. Sure enough, it has. Question to me is, will we have a very good rally from this point? Because a move that just barely gets above the 18 average of highs is not a good rally at all. And if this can maintain a pattern of higher highs and higher lows, then maybe it can make a multiple X gain along the way. If it does, I'd be looking at 2641 as the next level of resistance. Below that, the next key number below that would be in at 349 if this area fails, meaning you have your little bit of support. You have this good rally today. If it's unable to hold this and you see weakness amongst the 18 lows and any type of movement that it's going to break below the 757, then yeah, I'd be looking then for a move down to the 349 level. DNT I talked about yesterday. It had a move up to 910 on Bittrex. I sold at 944. On Binance. It got up to 950 on Binance. It also had a move to the downside beforehand. But here we're having the statement that it's made that it's ready to have a bull market run. It's already given back pretty much what it needs to for me to say, okay, that's a normal pullback. I want to see the level of resistance hold as support. And then getting above there, maybe it can be able to process some great gains. But whenever I see these opportunities come into play, as often as it does, this makes me very enthusiastic about buying and selling amongst just putting buy and sell orders, because I had like a sell order hit at around 520 something, and then 944. It was just fantastic. Feathercoin has been very active also. And you get all of these little wick moves too, which is just incredible to be able to get all of the moves that can come in with it. So on this move here, it goes up to 1450, down to 11. I mean, this is the type of action that I'm looking for. 11 up to 1500, down to 1200. And it does this over and over and over again. This little move in here goes up to 1272 after it was at 1023. That's over 20%. Instant buy or sell and buy back really quick. And then again, here it did it. I mean, lots of great positive moves that can occur. I'm getting a lot more trades on this one than by far than my average coin because of its amazing volatility that's coming into play with it. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.